In part 7 of our landmark tour, we join Steve, Anthony, and Greg halfway through the tour in the Red Barrel Room tasting Pinot Noirs.
So now we're tasting the same Pinot Noir from the same vineyard, but different oak.
Right, same blend, because this is
the blend. This is already
different vineyards.
Okay.
Different barrel.
But the only variable in this is the oak.
Is the barrel.
This one seems to me a little richer, smoother, almost like more malolactic in a sense.
To me, the Ramones really broaden out the palate. This is a 1 year older, but they, especially with Pinot Noir, it just sort of rounds everything out.
I can see that. I mean,
They're my favorite barrel.
I can see why. It's my favorite already from these two. Wow.
We're doing a little bit of reserve Pinot this year from Kansler Vineyard. With the Pinot, it's very traditionally made. Pretty much 100% East End. Cold soaked for 5 days. If it looks like it's going to go through native fermentation, we'll let it. If not,
Just
we'll
on
add
its own.
yeast to the red. We punch down twice a day during fermentation to reincorporate the skins.
Is it open top?
Open top, open top. And we also have dairy tanks, which are kind of like big bathtubs.
So we have more surface wine to air surface.
It's more surface. It's more the juice contact than the air contact, because if you the juice contact here on the top, the volume changes, and if you have the skins float on top, so you have much more contact that way. With
I see, the skins would pile up and almost push the upper ones out of the water.
Right, and they do, and that's why we punch down.
Yeah, okay.
This is a blend of Martin Clove, Dijon Clove, Clove 115, and 667. Really a beautiful figure.
Now, 667, because it's a number, does it have any relationship to 777 with the phones? There is.
It's actually, what they do is they do selections for clients, and it's the same 667 and 777 are very closely related. Genetically, they're supposed to be clones, but Pinot tends to drift. So
Mutates, is that the right word?
Yeah, you just get a lot of genetic drifting. So they started out, I mean, it was the same cutting when they started out. They probably did 2 cuttings from that original cutting, and then grew those two. So they're very close.
Now this, what is, what do you think this would be ready for bottling? How long? It's only 05, so it's
January.
Okay.
Actually, we're trying, this year we're actually bottling the Grand Tour in September to try and capture a little bit more rather than waiting until January and letting, and we'll see if we like the results or not. But we like, I like complex Pinots, but I like fruit in my fruit-based product. So we're trying to keep a little bit more fruit.
Hence the bottling earlier.
Bottling earlier. Yeah.
That's an interesting year, but you picked later, but we'd assume it would be more towards the blackberry.
Well, because it was cooler.
Because it was
I think
so
if
cool.
you had heat, you get more black,
That's what it is.
and cooler years will give you more red.